Our next fighter making his way to the cage, Demar King George.
It's Sunday night in Los Angeles, California. We're at Club Nokia in LA Live, here for the University of Mixed Martial Arts. I'm Rich Slayton, joined by Andrew the Squid Montanez, calling this 133-pound catchweight bout between Han Lee and Demar George. Demar George making his way here to the cage now with a record of 1 win and 2 losses, most recently losing here at the University of Mixed Martial Arts against Vince Cachero back in August of 2013.
That was a dope fight. That was definitely a really good fight. He trained with some good people. He's over in the UFC in Torrance with Krzysztof Kaczynski. If you guys watch the UFC, you probably know of him because he was a UFC fighter. And yeah, man, I'm excited to see this one. Han Lee is a very interesting opponent for him. So there's not many people like Han Lee. So I definitely think the ground game is what he needs to do. If there's anything that Han Lee is the best at, it's probably his striking.
What makes this fight very interesting is Demar George's primary background is in Muay Thai. In his last fight against Cachero, he looked way better in the striking game than Cachero did, but it was Cachero's wrestling that turned the fight around. So this might end up being a striking battle between the unorthodox Han Lee and the Muay Thai specialist Demar George.
That's something I would surely prefer.
And his opponent making his way to the cage, Han Lee.
On his way now, the enigmatic Han Lee, one of the most fascinating fighters we have here in the University of Mixed Martial Arts. The 40-year-old is a self-trained independent fighter. He learns everything he knows from books, and now since his last fight, he's added in YouTube videos to complement his instruction regimen.
That's gonna help. Some of you guys may know, I got a little YouTube presence, and I'm all about the YouTube teaching. There's definitely something to learning off the internet. When I was fighting and stuff, you know, and I'm sure a lot of people at home, you don't always can't find the best training, but a lot of the knowledge is out there. Sometimes you just need a couple training partners and just grab the knowledge from the library, online, or you know, just coming up with your own stuff. You know, there's definitely a certain creativeness that stays when you are not traditionally taught. When you're trained yourself, you keep a certain creativeness that you're not super tainted and not influenced by an instructor, which has its pluses and minuses.
And that's what we have seen from Han Lee, the wide kung fu stance, the flashy kicks from the self-trained independent fighter. Let's get this started with Salvador Arellano.
Our next fight of the evening is brought to you by Armbar Nation. The fighter in you, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at a catch weight of 133 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter. He steps into the cage with a record of 1 win and 2 losses. Stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighing officially at 131.2 pounds. Representing Dream Killer Fight Team from Poplar Bluff, Missouri, Demar King George. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter. He comes to this fight with a record of 1 win, 1 loss. His 1 win coming by way of submission. He stands at 5 feet 6 inches tall and weighing officially at 132 pounds. From Riverside, California, Han Lee. Man in charge of the action, George Gallegos.
Han Lee in the red corner, Demar George in the blue corner for this 133-pound catchweight affair here at the University of Mixed Martial Arts. Round number 1, it starts here. And right out the gate, we see that unorthodox, wide stance of Han Lee.
He's taking some big shots. I want to see some kicks from him. He's got a very interesting kung fu stance.
Very interesting stance, some strange footwork. A nice right lands from Demar George. And George, probably taking a hit from the last fight, quickly turns this into a grappling contest.
He is in a full mount, one of the worst positions you could be in. Only one probably worse is giving up your back.
This is where Han ended up in his last fight, mounted. And we saw a similar level, a similar style of mount defense not really. There's a little hip action this time, a little different from last time. And there we go, a great sweep.
We're going to give another sweep. It just looked like they're going to keep rolling.
Well, so far, Han Lee passes the first test of that grappling exchange, but Demar George all over Han Lee, and the referee stops the fight.
Interesting stoppage. Just because he was running away.
I think the referee saw that Han was completely turning his back and running away and decided that he was no longer entirely defending himself. Hopefully we'll get a chance to hear from the referee to find out more about the stoppage.
Yeah, he was hurt. I think he just realized that he was out of position. And he was just running. I don't disagree with it. I just, we are an amateur fight, but we have seen guys run away and.
A fairly unorthodox finish for a very unorthodox fighter.
Yeah, and
here we go.
A little confused.
There's a couple of big rights there from Demar George, ref looking close, and Han is just running away. You know, it's still a pretty interesting stoppage. The referee might have seen something that we didn't see in those moments.
Yeah, he wasn't necessarily hurt. He was giving up a chance at a huge shot for sure. But you know, I'm indifferent about it. I have good job by Demar George for applying the pressure and get himself a win. You know, he was definitely very close to get himself a finish. Did a good job on top, gained some dominant positions.
There's a tight knee there from Demar George, and then there's that big right hand. Second one misses.
Well, I think what happened was Han got hit with a nice punch and he lost his balance. And he stumbled back and he started to run away a little bit. Just kung fu-ish movement. He's out of position.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the punishment ends 57 seconds into the first round. Your winner by way of technical knockout, out of the blue corner, Demar King George.
Let's give it up for both these fighters. Demar, come talk to me. Congratulations. How you feeling?
Feeling great, feeling great.
You still look pretty intense. Are you gonna try and take me down or something?
Maybe. I didn't even know the fight was over. I thought maybe that was the bell for the second round. I was looking for a little bit more action, but hey, it is what it is.
Right. Now, knowing you're coming in to a fight against a really unorthodox fighter like Han, how do you prepare?
You know, we did as much as we could imitating his style. Me and my team, we really work hard. But basically, you know, coming here and implement our game plan, I mean, you can't really train for that too much.
Do you feel like you were able to implement your game plan?
We did what we wanted to do. Obviously, I wanted to showcase my skills a little bit more. But hey, we got the win, so back to the gym. I guess I'll call 1-800-JT and see what's next.
We always love having you here. You want to thank your friends and fans for coming out and supporting you?
Definitely. I want to thank my friends and family, Dream Killer Army. We out here. I also want to thank my sponsors, Dream Killer MMA. Also, Ill Fame Clothing, they repping for show. Good Feeling Colt. Also, everyone just for being out here. Thank you so much.
Give it up for him, Demar George.
Your winner by round 1 technical knockout, Demar George.